Hello everybody, welcome back to the AlexCloud2275 stream. Hope you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good. Ready and raring to give you another fantastic defenestrating episode of Final Fantasy XVI for my gaming pleasure and your viewing pleasure. I do ask that you do any likes, follows, comments, or subscribes that you may wish and want to do now or in the future. For now, however, we're just going to continue. Let's see what's going on here.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten guilt, perhaps?
Still having to go at Lubor like it's normal.
Why do we always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
Oh, and we're using the onion sword, like I said.
Lubor has been lying to us from the beginning. How can we trust him?
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to go with him.
Alright, Lubor, let's talk about what's going on, buddy.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The Hideaway.
Take the children to the Hideaway? Of course we will.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Line in the sand. Yep, let's prioritize this quest.
What's an
You have to listen to me. They're
Lubor told
coming.
me they're like people,
You need to evacuate.
but even meaner and scarier.
How long do we have until these Akashic arrive, do you think?
There are no Akashic. He's just trying to scare us.
Huh? What's the commotion?
That's snakes.
Alright, we're gonna have to check everyone
You lied
now.
about being one of us, and you're lying now.
Lord Ferda summoned the men to the south gate. We'll be joining him as soon as we're able.
Good, these guys are still chatting. You guys still know about the bandits?
Planned this time, thanks, Peter Gilbert. How did your men fare? Any wounded?
I saw the whole thing. The magic flew straight from Lubor's hand. I swear it. And without a crystal in...
Alright, no one's got much else to say. It's all about the external Lubor stuff.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer.
Conrad.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Verda.
Sorry guys, just stray fabrics on a very cheap shirt.
You lied about being one of us, and you're lying now.
They're coming.
Alright, let's go. Speak to
I
Verda.
think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to throw at him.
What's Lubor raving about now?
What commotion is this? I asked myself. A sudden stampede of customers towards my humble stall? No, it was a stampede of customers away from Lubor's.
Nah, just courtesans doing courtesan things.
Oh, what's the point in encouraging people to have a bath to raise their flagging spirits when they're sure to be crushed again the moment they get out?
What we got in the shop?
Anything I can interest you in?
Not particularly, lady.
An excellent choice. Here you are. My thanks.
Except to tap out my items. No, we're not in excess of anything either. Breath of Darkness.
Go with Gilbert.
Verda.
Lord Verda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Verda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted.
We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You who should run! Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go,
bearer! Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Go. Go on, then.
Go on, go.
Just go. Just go.
Lubor. Wait. Someone's coming.
Go.
Come on.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
The sword looks so weird.
Get all these weapons into...
We will defend Dalimil as best we can, but the town won't be truly safe until the horde at Cheratina has been dealt with. And who better to subdue the League of Outlaws than the king of their kind?
The monsters aren't going to hurt us, are they? Of course not. Lubor's going to stop them.
Come, everyone! To the bathhouse!
We're low on potions and bandages. Do you have any more in the stores?
I'll go and fetch some right away. Is there anything else you need?
But Lubor's a liar! A liar and a bearer! Why should we believe him now?
Because once the Akashic arrive, it'll be too late to change our minds. Come on, to the bathhouse!
This is it, men! We fight as one! For Dalimil!
Cool. Alright, then we'll just go south, see what they have to say.
Telling the truth. There is an army of Akashic on its way. Oh, gods.
Save your prayers for when we're behind the barricades.
I may not be a soldier, but I can fight. Please, let me join you.
Gladly. Go and find the men at the north gate. They'll give you a weapon.
Will we be safe in the bathhouse? Should we not run while we have the chance?
Anyone who can't fight, come inside the bathhouse. There's plenty of room.
What are they saying? Something about the baths.
The Daydream is still here. No, she's on the move.
The Akashic are coming? Why did I sell that blasted bearer? He could have kept them from me.
Calm yourself. We'll be fine. We just need to hide in the bathhouse until it's all over.
We will defend the town with our lives. The enemy may outnumber us, but they will never outmatch us.
Everything here is for the use of the Town Watch. Take anything you need.
No, Doug's got a right idea. Right, that was down there.
What's all the hurly-burly about this time?
So they've finally stopped shouting. But you just know that when this is all over, they'll come piling back in here to drink themselves stupid.
And I'll be the first to welcome them. If we're still alive.
Alright, cool. That's the lap done. Let's go.
Good. That will keep some of them out.
Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately. The messengers will see that our entire force rallies to that position. We stand together or we fall alone. Do not forget that.
Dalamil will be safe with us. You have my word.
Run like the wind. Thanks, girl.
No, that's more of a weapon. Not this wooden toy I have. Oh.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
Titan! It's over! Soil and stone! And another! Stay!
Caution, brother.
Can't leave a single one alive. The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Quest complete! The Briary's Kiss signboard. The emblem of the Briary's Kiss, pride of Dalimil the Forge, that is almost as popular with the travelling merchants as the trading post, famous for healing baths, where the weary can soak away their saddle sores on the way to Drake's Fang.
I knew I was right not to give up on Lubor. He'll make a wonderful mayor. You mark my words.
Aye, he served the town well enough, but then he is a bearer, born to serve. Long may it last.
From bearer boy to mayor of Dalimil. How far Lubor has come, and how richly he deserves it.
Well, I certainly didn't expect it, but Dalimil seems more united than ever. I'll have to redouble my efforts to bring Costness under control. Can't have Lubor showing me up again.
I shall devote my every effort to creating a haven for man and bearer both. Just like a certain someone else I know. Someone to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
I knew they'd change their tune.
Dalamil would be lost without Master Lubor.
As they're only too aware. I doubt they'd have accepted any other bearer as their master.
Bearer or no, Lubor saved this town. I spat in his face.
So, your given name is Clive. I heard Lubor use it when he spoke to you. I'll be sure to write to Randalar and propose that Lord Clive Underhill of the League of Merchants be decorated for his services to the Republic.
Randalar's kind of covered in Akashic.
I never mistreat my bearers.
You're not going to believe what happened while you were away.
I thought the place seemed different. Come on, let's head to the inn. You can tell me the story over a flagon.
What do you guards have to say?
The bandit problem may be done and dusted, but our watch continues.
Anyway, we're on option 5 now. Shiva.
Ginger and ginseng, pimento and pepper, I have it all.
How about a few spicy sausages to put in your pot, eh? They'll warm you up no end.
The Drake's Balms are still selling well, you'll be pleased to know. Think I'll make Lubor a present of some. Try and get the mayoral seal of approval.
So, you're going to join the Watch after all, then?
I am. Working down the mines made me strong. It's time I gave something back.
Come and bathe in our healing waters. They'll fill you full of vim and vigor. Just the thing after a hard day's labor.
We were set upon by a horde of mindless, murderous Akashic. And yet not a single one of my pieces suffered the slightest scratch. A coincidence, do you think? Or craftsmanship so exquisite as to give even such creatures pause? I shall let my customers decide.
So now we have a bearer as a mayor. People will flock from all over the realm to see this.
As long as they enjoy the entertainment while they're here.
You there. How would you like some fresh Gizal greens? 2 bunches for 3,000. I'm practically giving them away.
So, Lubor is to be made mayor. In my time, it would have been unheard of for a bearer to be appointed to such a role. But times change. What is unheard of to old heads like mine may be unremarkable to the youth of tomorrow.
All the shards around here are as spent as mine, and I don't have anyone to send out to hunt for more. Why, oh, why did I sell my bearer? I could have put him to work. Now I have no choice but to work myself.
When I'm older, I'm gonna join the town guard and keep everyone safe.
That's my boy. You grow up strong now and protect your mother.
Lubor is a forgiving soul indeed, agreeing to lead us after we doubted him. I fear that I doubted you too, when first we spoke, Lord Underhill. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
Oh, that's lovely. Alright, we want to go to the draw? Is it the draw? Or is Titan's Wake? No, Titan's Wake is there. Is there something at the drawer? Ooh, I don't know anymore.
Nothing to report.
I needed that.
I want to swap out this onion sword anyway. It looks ridiculous, and then we'll decide where to go. Rickmall's Roost. Rickmall's Roost in Waloed, I remember now. And we have new missives. Everything's been had. Everything's had its time. Alright, let's go to the default weapon. The Briar's Kiss signboard. Though Mayoral of Darrell, he won by his own merits. A hideaway, welcome. Edda seems fond of the silver bow we gave her, so much so she's been setting it up at the top of her belly as she rests. To hear her tell it, the rascal kicks something fierce when she does too. Sounds like we've got another fighter on our hands and none too soon. I can hardly wait to teach our newest little curse breaker everything I know. Though, I suppose we can all celebrate first. No need to get ahead of ourselves now. Gav. A new day. I'm not foolish to believe a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart. Just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush to bucket and a bucket of lye. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We now must decide whether we embrace or waste it. A wise man once said, "The night is always darkest before the dawn." It's a good thing that I can count on one who burns so brightly amongst my friends. Lubor. Lovely. Alright. Back to the bounty board. I know there was 3 in... There's 3 here. And I've already got one of them. Where are you? That's Waleed. It's Titan's Wake. Sandbreck. Okay. No, so there was only 2. Titan's Wake on the other side. Usher of the Underworld. Okay. Alright. Let's roll.
I knew I was right not to give up on Lubor. He'll make a wonderful man.
How about a few spicy sausages to put in
So,
the pot,
you're
eh?
going to join the Watch after all, then? The fellow who used to run this stall took to his heels right after the Fang fell.
Well, if he returns now, we'll gladly welcome him back. As a customer.
Full aim high, let's delete a desert tour. Yeah, so it's my first.
Time to fight.
Alright, that's overkill. That's certainly overkill. You know what? It's my game. I get to play it as I like. I'm really not a fan of the rift slip. It's one of my. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna swap it with Heaven's Cloud. To be honest, it's the first ability I've just been kind of like, no, on. Like everything else, I felt this had its merits, and I'm sure rift slip has its merits too. I should try it some more, but frankly, no, I'm not for it.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise talker, where would you... It looks like we found him.
Desert tour. Whew. Enemy slain. It is believed that adamantoids will grow thin new layer to its protective shell once every 2 moons. Considering that many other creatures live for hundreds of years, it should come as no surprise that the shells of older specimens can be several hands thick and weigh over 50 stone.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype. Come on. Faster! Thanks, Gal.
Well, I sent that dog flying, buddy. Woohoo!
Welcome to Dravoj, Sid. Our gate's always open for you and yours.
You're the one who butchered those Akashic fiends, aren't you? We're in your debt. I don't...
What do you think? I made myself a pair of bellows, just like Blackthorn showed us. Give him my thanks, will you? These things have stoked a fire under our asses just when our spark was about to go out.
Are those bellows easy to work, then?
They, take a bit of getting used to. I feel like an apprentice again.
I have some things for sale. Go safely now.
I've got a new design for a blade. Titan's Razor, I call it. Can cleave through rock as if it were flaxen thread.
You leave our linen alone.
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye, and roast chocobo on our plates again.
Alright, to war.
Ready, go?
Let's go. Thanks.
Shiva!
Fly, Ambrosia.
That'll do, girl.
And we have a quest here too. Alright, well guys, I'm going to take a break. Thanks very much for watching. Do any likes, follows, comments, and subscribes that you may wish or want to do. Now or in the future.
Here,
God, that yawn always
take a look at my
catches me when
wares.
I get through to that part. But yeah, do any likes, follows, comments, and subscribes that you may wish or want to do. Now or in the future. For
Take
now,
care.
however, we are gonna, save and continue with this.